It was a cold morning. The sun was just coming up. The sky was light pink and blue. Emma woke up, but she was late. She looked at the clock. It was 8:15. School started at 8:00. She was 15 minutes late. She felt her heart beat fast. She was afraid. Emma jumped out of bed. She looked for her shoes. They were not there. She looked under her bed. No shoes. She looked near her chair. No shoes. She looked in her closet. No shoes. She started to feel worried. "Where are my shoes?" she said quietly. She ran to her small table. On the table was her school bag. She opened it fast. She wanted to find her homework, but the homework was not there. She looked inside again and again. It was not there. She felt sad. She needed the homework for school. She needed to give it to her teacher today. Emma's mother came into the room. "Emma, you are late," she said. "Why are you not ready? School started 15 minutes ago." Emma looked at her mother. "Mom, I can't find my shoes, and my homework is missing," she said. Her voice was soft. She wanted to cry, but she did not. Her mother looked around. "Let's look together," she said. They looked in the living room. They looked in the kitchen. They looked outside the door. No shoes, no homework. Emma felt tired. She wanted to sit down, but she had to get ready. She put on her jacket. She took her school bag. She left the house with her mother. On the way to school, Emma thought about the day. What will happen if I don't have my homework? What if my teacher is angry? What if my friends don't talk to me? She felt nervous. When Emma arrived at school, the bell rang. She ran to her classroom. She was out of breath. The teacher looked at her. "Emma, you are late," the teacher said. Her voice was serious. Emma said, "I am sorry, teacher. I lost my shoes and my homework. I looked everywhere." The teacher did not say anything. Emma sat down in her chair. She looked at the door. She wished she was at home. During class, Emma felt alone. Her friends talked, but they did not talk to her. She tried to listen to the teacher, but the words were hard to understand. The class felt long and difficult. At lunch, Emma looked in her bag again. Maybe the homework was there? No, it was not. Emma felt tears in her eyes. She wanted to cry. She felt bad and small, but she did not cry. She wanted to be strong. She put her head down on the table and closed her eyes. She thought, maybe tomorrow will be better. Emma did not know that this day was the start of something big, something that would change her. Emma woke up early the next morning. She hoped today would be better. She got ready slowly. She put on her shoes. She checked her school bag carefully. The homework was there. She smiled a little. Maybe today was a good day. But when Emma got to school, she saw the teacher's face. The teacher looked angry. Emma's heart beat fast again. She did not want to be late or make mistakes. The teacher said, "Emma, yesterday you did not bring your homework. This is not good. You must do your homework every day." Her voice was loud. It made Emma feel small. "I'm sorry," Emma said quietly. "I lost it yesterday, but I have it today." The teacher looked at Emma for a long time. Then she said, "Okay, but you must try harder." Emma nodded. She felt nervous and sad. She did not want to make the teacher angry again. The next thing was worse. Emma looked for her best friend, Mia. Mia was sitting with a group of students, laughing and talking. Emma walked over and said, "Hi, Mia." Mia looked at Emma and did not say anything. She turned her head and started talking to someone else. Emma felt a cold feeling in her chest. Her best friend was ignoring her. She wanted to ask why, but the words did not come. Emma stood alone. She looked at the smiling faces around her. Everyone seemed happy. but Emma felt lonely. The morning passed slowly. Emma's favorite class was art. She liked painting and drawing. She liked using colors and making new things. She thought art class would be fun today. But today, even art class was hard. Emma felt tired. She could not find the right colors. Her hands shook a little. She could not draw like before. Her teacher saw her and said, "Emma, what is wrong? You look sad." Emma wanted to say, "I am sad," but she did not. She only shook her head. The teacher gave her a small smile and said, "Try your best." Emma tried. She tried very hard. But everything felt heavy. It was hard to breathe. It was hard to smile. At lunch, Emma sat alone at the table. She looked around. Students were eating, talking, and laughing. But she did not feel happy. She opened her bag and looked at the small notebook where she wrote her dreams and feelings. The notebook was full of words and pictures. It was her secret place. Emma wanted to write something. She wanted to write about how she felt, but the words did not come. Her hands were too tired. She looked up and saw a boy sitting alone at the other table. He looked quiet and shy. He was looking at his food, but not eating. Emma thought, maybe he feels like me. She got up slowly and walked to him. She said, "Hi, I'm Emma." The boy looked at her. He smiled a little. "Hi, I'm Sam." Emma smiled back. It was a small smile, but it felt big inside. They started to talk. They talked about small things, the weather, their favorite colors, and the funny cat at school. It was simple, but it made Emma feel better. The afternoon was hard too. Emma's classes were difficult. She could not focus. She kept thinking about her lost homework, the angry teacher, and Mia ignoring her. Her head hurt. Her chest felt heavy. She wanted to cry. She wanted to shout, but she stayed quiet. When school finished, Emma walked slowly home. She thought about the day. She thought about Mia, the teacher, and Sam. She felt tired, but she felt a little hope too. Maybe she was not alone. Emma looked at the sky. The sun was going down. The sky was orange and pink. It was a beautiful end to a hard day. Emma took a deep breath. She thought, tomorrow is a new day. Maybe tomorrow will be better. The next morning, Emma woke up with a heavy heart. The sun was shining, but she did not feel happy. Her mind was full of yesterday's troubles, the angry teacher, Mia's silence, and the hard classes. Emma got ready slowly. She put on her jacket and shoes. She looked in the mirror. Her eyes were tired, but she took a deep breath. She said to herself, "Today I will try." At school, Emma walked through the busy hallways. She felt like no one saw her. The noise was loud. Students talked and laughed, but Emma felt quiet inside. During break time, Emma went to her usual spot outside, the big tree near the school gate. She liked sitting there because it was quiet and calm. Today, the big tree looked different. The sun made the leaves shine green and gold. Emma sat down on the grass and closed her eyes. She wanted to forget the noisy school for a moment. Suddenly, she heard a soft voice. "Hi, are you okay?" Emma opened her eyes. A small girl was standing near her. The girl looked shy and gentle. She had big brown eyes and curly hair. Emma smiled a little. "I'm okay, just tired." The girl sat down next to Emma. "I'm Lily," she said softly. Emma said, "I'm Emma." They looked at the green leaves above them. The wind moved the branches gently. Birds sang a quiet song. Lily took a small box out of her bag. "Do you want to see something?" Emma nodded. Lily opened the box carefully. Inside there were small stones painted in bright colors: red, blue, yellow, and green. "These are kindness stones," Lily said. "I paint them and give them to people who need a smile." Emma looked at the stones. They were beautiful. She picked up a red one. It was smooth and warm. "Thank you," Emma said. Lily smiled. "You're welcome." Emma felt something warm inside her chest. For the first time in a long time, she felt a small happiness. Lily and Emma talked quietly under the tree. Emma told Lily about her bad day yesterday. She told her about the angry teacher, Mia not talking to her, and feeling lonely. Lily listened carefully. She did not say much, but her eyes were kind. She nodded and smiled. Then Lily said, "Sometimes days are hard, but small kindness can make things better." Emma looked at Lily and thought, maybe she's right. After a few minutes, Lily stood up. She gave Emma one of the painted stones. "Keep this. When you feel sad, hold it and remember, you are not alone." Emma held the stone tightly. She smiled bigger than before. When the bell rang, Emma and Lily walked back to class together. Emma felt lighter. The day was still hard, but her heart was not so heavy. In class, Emma tried to focus. She listened to the teacher and answered questions. It was not easy, but she kept trying. At lunch, Emma found Lily again. They sat together, sharing their sandwiches and stories. Emma laughed when Lily told a funny story about her dog. Emma felt happy. She felt like she had a friend. The afternoon went by faster than Emma expected. The lessons were still difficult, but Emma was not alone anymore. After school, Emma walked home with a small smile. She held the kindness stone tightly in her hand. She thought about the big tree, the quiet place, and the small act of kindness. Maybe, she thought, a little kindness could change a whole day, or even a heart. That night, Emma put the kindness stone on her desk. She looked at it before going to sleep. She whispered, "Thank you." The morning light came softly through Emma's window. She woke up feeling a little different, like something inside her had changed. Last night, she held the kindness stone close and thought about Lily's words. "You are not alone." Emma got ready for school. She felt nervous but hopeful. At school, Emma walked with a new feeling in her heart. She was still scared, but she was ready to try. In class, the teacher asked a question. Emma's hand went up. Her voice was soft but clear. "I think the answer is 6, she said. The teacher smiled and said, "Very good, Emma." Emma felt warm inside. A small smile appeared on her face. At break time, Emma went to the big tree. Lily was there, waiting with her kindness stones. Emma sat down and looked at her new friend. "Thank you," she said, "for everything." Lily smiled. "You're welcome. You are strong, Emma. Strong people show their feelings. They can cry and laugh. They don't hide inside." Emma listened. She thought about the tears she held back. She thought about the laughter she missed. At that moment, a small breeze blew, and Emma felt something inside her break, a little crack where sadness lived. She closed her eyes and let the tears come. They were soft, warm tears. Not bad tears. Good tears. Lily put her arm around Emma's shoulder. "It's okay to cry," she said. "Crying helps the heart." Emma cried for a little while. Then she wiped her eyes and looked at Lily. "I feel better," Emma said. Lily laughed softly. "Good. Now let's laugh too." They told funny stories. They laughed together under the big tree. Emma's laughter was light and free. For the first time in days, Emma felt alive. The rest of the school day was easier. Emma spoke more. She said hello to Mia, and Mia smiled back. In the last class, Emma raised her hand and read a poem aloud. Her voice was strong and clear. When the bell rang, Emma walked home with a smile on her face. At home, she looked at the kindness stone again. It was glowing softly in the evening light. Emma understood something big that day. Being strong is not about hiding tears or fears. It's about speaking, crying, laughing, and sharing your heart. She felt ready for tomorrow, whatever it would bring. Emma went to bed feeling peaceful. She whispered to herself, "I am strong.